perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths.
Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. Mateta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And a chance! Now that's well done, really robust. Lacroix forwards and with intent. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. Rodri. Gehi, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias, Rodri, Ruben Dias, Doku on a charge down the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Gehi. And here's Foden. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Foden plays it short, and he's got his cross in. That's the throw. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Sarr
are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Mateta is onto it in a flash. Gehi shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Riyad gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mateta. Lewis. Now it's Foden. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway, done delicately. Now it's Doku. Doku played in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. And here's Foden. Hughes, aim forwards. Doku. Clipped into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Haaland. Cherki. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateta. Lacroix, gently done. Rodri. Gehi. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland. Played out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Now it's Mateta. Wharton.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Sarr, spread out to the left. Hughes, he's got to be in here. Real chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vardiol. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Lewis. Cherki. Gehi. Rodri. Aim forwards. That's been drilled forward. Cherki. Gehi. Cherki. Vardiol. Rodri, forwards and with intent. And here's Haaland. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doku. Bernardo Silva. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the half-time whistle goes. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
His players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back underway. So, first half brought no goals. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Cherki. Foden, gently done. Haaland! And that certainly packed a punch. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Bernardo Silva played with finesse. Played in by Foden. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Punched away. He's being urged to shoot. Doku swings it across. So it's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. Out for a throw. Rodri. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Lewis. Oh, it's played into the area. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him...
Haaland! He has done it!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Lobbed in behind. Oh, what a climb!
Oh, not the best of headers.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Nice looking ball. And they've got a throw. Kamada, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Wharton moved on forwards. That's an excellent interception. And it's Hughes. Cherki. Savinho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Foden gently down. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sarr, out to the left it goes. Cleared without complication.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Hughes. Mitchell in acres of space out wide. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Lewis. Rodri. Mitchell shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Richards makes the interception. Lacroix. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's O'Reilly. Looking here to chip it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. O'Reilly. And here's Savinho. Here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Cross goes in there. And he thumps it clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gesson.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The final seconds now. Very much into the last knockings.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gehi. Lewis. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good.